Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we have a Shadows booster box opening. So, if you're a, well-versed Lord of the Rings trading card game fan, probably not the most exciting thing for you, but maybe you've never seen this set before or this product open. So, fun thing, I'm mainly opening this for the rares to add to my playset, and then for the foils. So, starting in set 11, you could no longer get a foil of every card. So they only did a select foil. They called them the Legends foils, I believe, or just the Legends cards. So there's 18 of them in total. So theoretically, you'd have to open 3 booster boxes to pull all of them. But there should be 6 in this booster box. They just kind of picked some random characters and weapons and things from the set and made those foil. And they are separate numbers, so they're, instead of being rare, they're rare foils. So they say RF in the bottom corner. Other than that, they're just pretty typical foils. I don't remember 100% or not, but I think they are, you can see the odds there. So 18 card diffraction foil set, 1 in 7 packs. And there's 260 cards plus in the set. Watchful Orc. So some of the, look at that, the card's upside down. So real quickly, some of the new changes in the set is that they grouped a lot of the minions together into larger groups. So this is a goblin, probably, but instead of, they had a new culture insignia. So, you had goblins from Moria, orcs from Mordor, and now they're under the same culture. Same thing with Uruk-hai. Used to have white hand Uruk-hai and then white hand orcs. And you also could have Sauron Uruk-hai culture. Now all the Uruk-hai are under this new Uruk-hai insignia. Same thing with evil men. You used to have the Corsairs, the Easterlings, the Southrons being all unique cultures. Now they're all wrapped into one with this skull. I'm not really sure why they chose to do that. Maybe just to simplify things for new players. They were kind of relaunching the game at this point, bringing back old cards and images from previous sets, kind of revamping everything. So, I'm guessing that's why. It's kind of a cool rare right there. Might have the Elf Lords. I don't think it was very well received by the fans. I did play this, in a league when it came out, and I didn't mind it too much. There's the rare Pippin. And if you know anything about the promo cards, there's a lot of promos that started happening that are cards from this set, like this. This Pippin was a foil promo card. There's the rare Army of Uruk-hai. These packs even have a slightly different feel to them. Just noting that. Boromir. It's one of the extended edition scenes. Still some cool artwork. I think the orcs leave a lot to be desired in this set. I feel like the artwork on the cards are just a little more bland, but particularly with the shadow side. I really don't mind the companion cards. They still look really good, but for some reason, all of the minion, side cards are just kind of meh, kind of lame. So you can see these guys are like Dunlins, but they're just in that evil men category. So you've got Grima, you've got Easterlings, Southrons, Corsairs, Dunlins even. So the Dunlending culture just ceased to exist after set 10, or set 9 really. There's no Dunlins in set 10, I don't think. Legolas's Bow, it's a cool card. This set's very cheap. Booster boxes you can typically get for like $100 to $120. So there's our first rare foil. Smeagol, Scout and Guide. So you can see at the bottom, you've got its own subset, so they're numbered 1 through 18. So you have set 11 rare foil card number 6 of 18 there. So not bad. Looks pretty decent condition wise. No nicks on the corners or anything, so nice pull there. Probably gonna grade the foils for fun. But this is probably, this and Black Rider are probably the least valuable sets, you know, you can buy. But it is a good way to learn the game if you want to buy some cheap cards or a cheap booster box just for the fun of opening it and learn to play the game. It wouldn't be a bad option. With Black Rider, though, the next set 12, you could get Masterworks foils, which was so there was 11 rare, or 18 rare foils, and then 9 of those 18 rare foils were given a Masterworks treatment. So it was a really cool enhancement of the card. They changed a lot of the accents and features on it, and it was only 1 per booster box. So there's a nice one. Strider, love that. I definitely remember enjoying seeing this card when it first came out. Just the Strider sitting in the corner. The other big change, obviously, with this set is all the companions now have resistance because you had the addition of additional ring bearers in set 9. This one looks pretty clean too, pretty nice. So for Black Rider, you'd get all the rare foils if you opened 3 boxes, but it would take 9 boxes to get all of the Masterworks. So definitely, basically some additional chase cards. And then you had those Masterworks continue for sets 13, 15, 17, and 18. So you had 5 total sets with the Masterworks, and then 6 sets Elven Marksmanship. So this is one of the rare foils you can pull, and a great card. Discard this condition to make the Archer total +2. So love putting 4 of these in my elf archer decks. Force of Urukai is the rare. You had some new rules coming about. I know the toll rule was a new one, so you'd have cards like that Elven Marksmanship, cost 6, but you could exert companions to reduce the cost to play it. This is another one of the rare foils you could pull from that 18 subset. Precision targeting. That's a crazy card. So you can see that toll 2. So for each Gandalf character you exert when playing this, you can reduce the twilight cost as -2. So you could exert 3 characters or the same character 3 times and pay nothing to play this. So Gandalf's staff. That doesn't even look like a goblin. That is not a goblin. That's an orc from Mordor. So yeah. Again, this set isn't the coolest. It's not really the most fun to open. Really, those rare foils are the main attraction. But when I was going through my binder recently, I noticed I only had 1 copy of a lot of rares from this set, so I thought it would be cool to open a box and get some more rares, just to have play sets gambling. And I think the reason this is so cheap is just because most people weren't interested in it, so they didn't really open it. People didn't buy a lot, so Decipher printed a lot, and people didn't really buy it, so there just ended up being a lot left over, and that kind of drove the value down. And again, it's a lot less fun to open. There's a beautiful Legolas, rare foil. So I actually forgot that unlike the other sets, these actually replace the rares. So you don't even get a rare and then a foil after it like the earlier ones. It actually takes away your extra rare. And this Legolas, unfortunately, is pretty off center. That is a bummer because I love Legolas and I would love to grade this, but I'm not gonna grade this with it being so off center, left to right, unfortunately. But again, if you guys want these, foils, you could probably pick them up, on eBay for like $5. They're really not valuable. The only reason I would grade them is just for my own collection, my own sake. You're not gonna, if you graded it in a 10, you might be able to make a few bucks on it, but no one's gonna pay like $100 for a Gem Mint 10 for one of those or anything. A lot of archery stuff in this set, I feel like. Yeah, this one's crazy. It costs 7 to play, but you can make the minion archery total +3, and you have toll on it, so that's pretty strong card. You could theoretically play like 3 or 4 of those in a turn and wipe out the Fellowship. Sword rack, so better centering on this guy, but another foil. So that's 4 pulled so far. Should get 2 more. Gimli is not a rare foil, unfortunately. So we got Aragorn and Legolas, but no Gimli. And they didn't even do all characters. Like there's like random like events and possessions, excuse me, and stuff. So it wasn't even all like interesting cards. Keening Whale. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this set. Do you love it? Do you hate it? I'm curious what people's thoughts are and what you guys think of this card art as we're going through Riders of the Mark. But I mean, I was still a little kid when this set came out, so I wasn't like super turned off by it like some people were, but I was like this card. I think this card would be awesome in a foil. But yeah, just the value of not being able to pull each card and then, having less rares in a pack that come with a foil rare, I think. There's a nice